Hi everybody, this is Max with Enlight Automotive. Today I wanted to introduce our new HID system for the 2015 Dodge Ram platform. So a lot of people who have been trying to install HIDs on the 2015 models have been having a lot of issues. They've been having periodic blinking, kind of switching on and off, or sometimes not coming on at all. And that's due to a change that Dodge made in the programming for the headlight circuit on the 2015 models. So any HID system that would work on the 2009 to 2014 models tends to not work on the 2015 models of the Dodge Ram. So we came up with a new solution for the 2015 models. It's going to come with our Massive Photon Generator Xenon HID system, which includes two of our alpha 35 watt ballasts. It will come with either 9012 or H11 bulbs, depending on whether you have projector or reflector housings. And these are actual 9012 bulbs. They're not 9006 or modified 9006 bulbs. They actually have the same socket pattern as a 9012 bulb. And let's see, it will also come with our Alpha Series relay harness. This is a fully waterproof relay harness. It's got waterproof relay packs. It's got silicone seals on all the connectors. It's got thick 14 gauge wire. It's got a waterproof fuse holder, dual grounds, etc., etc. It will also come with mounting brackets, which you can use to mount the ballasts. Now, if you want a higher power ballast, we also have Morimoto XB55 series ballasts available. So this will be an optional extra if you decide to go that route. That will give you about 30% more light output than the standard 35 watt systems. These bulbs are 6000 K. These are pure white bulbs. They do not have a blue tint. If you use them with the XB55 ballasts, they will drop the color temperature to about 5200 K. Now, in addition to those things, it will also come with two resistor packs. So each resistor pack features dual Morimoto HD resistors, and it also features a custom extruded aluminum heatsink. This is a 6063 aluminum heatsink, so it's got a higher thermal conductivity than say 6061 or some other alloys of aluminum. This will help extend the life of these Morimoto HD resistors. So in this particular configuration, these resistors will be on all the time, or there will be current running through the resistors all the time whenever the headlights are on. So traditionally, these types of resistors are designed for use with blinker circuits. And in order to use them with continuous current, they need to have adequate thermal dissipation, which is why we have this really beefy heatsink on here. So this is going to be essential for protecting the resistors and ensuring that they last a long time. Now, it will also come with an interface harness, which is this guy here. And I'll walk through all the connections so you guys can get an idea of how this thing is set up. So the way this system works is these relay packs each simulate or mimic a halogen bulb. So this basically fools the computer into thinking that there's still a halogen bulb plugged into the system. And then we use an interface harness to basically hide the HID system from the headlight circuit. And the way to connect everything here is on the passenger side of the vehicle, you can take the factory plug that's on the back of the headlight bulb, you pull that off, and you can use the harness that's on the back of the bulb. You're going to have to drill a hole in the back of the headlight cap, and here's a rubber grommet that you can seal that hole with. You will plug this end of the harness into your factory headlight socket, or into the factory headlight connector. And then this here will come out on the outside of the headlight housing itself. Now, this will then connect directly into one of the relay packs, which it will go here. Now, what this is doing is essentially plugging the car's factory harness or factory headlight connector directly into this relay pack, which needs to be mounted in the engine bay. Preferably if you can put it in a location where there's adequate airflow. That will just help with cooling. Now, these heat sinks have a slot milled into them, and they will also come with these brackets. And to mount them, all you have to do is slide this under the resistors. There's a little channel here. Slide this here, and then you can take an Allen wrench and you just tighten down the 4 screws. The screws will come just a little bit loose, that way you can slide them in. Just tighten the 4 screws, and then you can mount it this way. You can bend this bracket or fold it or do whatever you want for convenient installation. So that would take care of the passenger side. And now on the driver side of the vehicle, it's going to be a similar thing, but we're going to have the interface harness on this side. So the interface harness has got a couple of different connections. This connection here will plug, again, directly into the car's factory headlight socket. You can, again, use the harness that's on the bulb to feed that connection through the headlight cap. So this will effectively plug into the factory headlight socket. And now on the other end, you're going to find 2 more connections. So this connection here, which is the shorter one of the 2, will plug directly into the relay pack. And now the other connection here will plug into the relay harness. So here's the relay harness. And this is the input to the relay harness. And so this guy and this guy will go together. You do need to make sure that you get the polarity correct on this harness here. So you will see that there's a red and a black wire. Got to make sure that the 12 volt plus side is matched up with the red one coming from the car's factory headlight socket. On this set here, on the passenger side, it doesn't really matter. The resistors are not sensitive to polarity, so it doesn't matter. But on this particular harness, you got to pay attention to that. Now, and there is one more connection here. This is just a chassis ground, so find a ground, or you can use a self-tapping screw to screw this into the chassis and make sure you get a nice solid ground there. So this basically hides the HID system from the car's computer system, so it doesn't know that there's anything in there. Other than that, all the rest of the installation is very similar to any other HID system that uses a relay harness. There will be 2 connectors here that will plug into the ballast to power the ballast. There will be a battery positive and a battery minus connection on the ring terminals. And there will also be a secondary ground on the far side of the vehicle. So if you have any questions about the installation, go ahead, send me an email or leave a comment below. Thanks.